Kayla, please, I don't know what to do. The dress is gone. I left it in my room right there on the stand, and now it's not there. It's completely gone.
Gone? What are you even talking about, Rachel? You're rambling like you've lost your mind.
I did lose something, my wedding dress. The one I spent over a year and a half making with my own two hands. It's missing. I've looked everywhere. Every drawer, under the bed, inside the closet. Nothing. Someone must have taken it.
You're only just realizing this now? What time did you even wake up? It's practically noon. Maybe if you didn't sleep in like a teenager, you'd have noticed sooner.
I didn't sleep in. I stayed up past midnight making last-minute adjustments to the hem. It was perfect. I wanted everything to be perfect. I laid it out and went to bed, and now it's just gone.
Maybe the universe is trying to send you a message. Ever consider that?
What's that supposed to mean? You think this is fate? No, this is a nightmare. That dress was everything to me. I designed it myself, stitched it myself, every single bead hand-sewn. It was going to be the centerpiece of my wedding, Kayla.
A homemade wedding dress? How charming. I suppose we can't all afford something real.
It wasn't about money. It was mine, my design, my dream. I poured my soul into that dress, and now someone's taken it. Or worse.
Rachel, honestly, a real wife wouldn't be crying over a dress. She'd be up before sunrise, scrubbing floors, not sobbing over some fabric and ribbon.
It's not some fabric. It's my wedding dress. I'm getting married tomorrow, Kayla. Tomorrow, and it's gone. How can you be so calm about this?
Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, fine. You want the truth? I took the dress.
What?
I took it this morning before you were even awake.
What are you talking about?
I took it and burned it, Rachel, out back in the fire pit. I watched it go up in flames while sipping my morning coffee.
What? That's not funny, Kayla. You can't say things like that.
I'm not joking. It's gone, reduced to ash, just like that silly little fantasy wedding of yours.
No. You didn't do that. You're just trying to scare me. You wouldn't actually do that.
I would and I did, and now no dress, no ceremony. I'd say that means the wedding's officially off.
Are you insane? You burned my dress? Do you even understand what you've done?
I've done exactly what I needed to do. Honestly, you should be thanking me. I probably saved everyone a lot of embarrassment.
Embarrassment? You think this is about appearances? That dress took me a year and a half to make. Do you even know how many nights I stayed up sewing until my fingers bled?
Oh, please, spare me the melodrama. You're acting like I destroyed the Mona Lisa.
You destroyed something irreplaceable. How dare you act like this is no big deal?
Don't act so shocked, Rachel. I've never once approved of this wedding. Now I've just made sure it won't happen.
Oh my God. You're actually serious. You burned my dress to stop me from marrying Dustin? Who does that? What kind of person thinks that's okay?
A mother who knows what's best for her son.
You burned my wedding dress to sabotage my marriage. Just say that out loud to yourself. Do you even hear how insane that sounds?
Don't be so dramatic. I did what I had to do. I have hated the idea of you marrying Dustin from the very beginning.
Excuse me?
Oh, come on. Do you really think I was ever going to be okay with this? A girl who couldn't even finish high school properly. It's a joke.
What are you even talking about? You don't know a damn thing about me or what I've done.
Low education, low standards. I said it then and I'll say it now. Dustin deserves better. Someone with real class. Someone who doesn't treat a GED like a gold medal.
My educational background may not be typical for most adults, but I did the absolute best that I could given my circumstances. Just because I didn't do it the way most people do it doesn't mean I didn't earn it just the same.
Oh, don't give me that sob story. It doesn't matter. All I know is you're not good enough for my son, and I've said that from day one.
So what, burning my dress fixes that? Is that what you told yourself while you lit it on fire?
I figured if the dress was gone, the wedding would fall apart. It was the perfect plan, last-minute disaster, no ceremony, and maybe, just maybe, Dustin would come to his senses.
That's what you wanted? You wanted your own son to dump me at the altar because of a missing dress?
It would have been easier for everyone. Better no wedding than a lifetime of regret.
You are unbelievable, vindictive, spiteful, and completely delusional.
And you, sweetheart, are temporary. I just made the clock run out faster. Besides, it's not like I destroyed anything expensive. You made it yourself, didn't you? It's not a store-bought designer gown, so technically there's no financial loss. No compensation owed. Very tidy, really.
Are you kidding me right now? You think just because it wasn't bought with a credit card, it didn't have value? That dress took me over a year. Do you have any idea what that kind of time is worth?
Time spent pretending to be something you're not. You're not a real designer, Rachel. You're just playing dress-up with a sewing machine.
I poured my heart into that dress, my soul. It was more than just stitching fabric. It was love. It was passion. It was for a day I've been dreaming about since I was little, and you burned it.
What kind of wife wastes time chasing a career anyway? If you were truly devoted to Dustin, you'd allow him to take care of you and not run off trying to prove something with a thimble and thread.
My work puts food on the table and covers half our rent. And even if it didn't, it's mine. It has nothing to do with you or what you think a wife should be.
You keep clinging to this independent woman fantasy, but it's not real, sweetheart. You're marrying into my family. You follow my rules.
You know, it wasn't just my wedding you've tried to ruin. Talia was excited too. She's been talking about tomorrow for months. You really think this is just about me?
Talia will be fine. Don't try to guilt-trip me. You're the one who left the dress lying around like a lost dog. If it was so important, maybe don't treat it like laundry.
I didn't leave anything around. I had it zipped, covered, and hanging, exactly where Talia told me to put it. Because what? Because that wasn't my dress.
Because what are you talking about?
The dress you burned, it wasn't for me.
Of course it was. Who else's would it be? You're the one getting married tomorrow.
No, I'm not. Talia is.
What?
I'm marrying Dustin in 2 months. Tomorrow is Talia's and Zach's ceremony. The dress you torched this morning, that was hers.
No. No. Don't lie to me. That was your dress. You made it.
I did. And then I gave it to Talia. She loved it more than I ever could. It fit her perfectly, and she's like a sister to me. It was hers. It was always hers.
You're lying. You're trying to turn this around on me, but I won't fall for it.
I wish I were. But you didn't ruin my wedding, Kayla. You ruined your own daughter's.
No, that's not possible. That was your dress. I saw it.
You saw the design. You saw the fabric. But you didn't stop to ask who it was for, did you?
It was your dress. Don't play games with me.
You really didn't know? I thought you did it on purpose. I assumed you were lashing out at Talia, too.
Are you out of your mind? I would never sabotage Talia's wedding. I don't have a problem with her. She's not the one dragging this family name through the mud.
Well, then congratulations. You managed to ruin the one person's day you weren't targeting.
No, this can't be happening. I was trying to stop your wedding, not hers.
I gave the dress to Talia 2 weeks ago. She loved it so much, and it looked better on her than it ever did on me. I wanted her to have it as a gift from her soon-to-be sister.
You mean she was planning to wear it tomorrow?
Well, that was the plan, and now there's nothing left but ashes. Because you thought you were being clever. Because you hated me so much you didn't even bother to check.
This is your fault. You left it in the open.
No, Kayla, this was on you. You burned your own daughter's wedding dress, and you didn't even realize it.
You know what? None of this would have happened if you hadn't misled everyone. I knew you were hiding something. You've always acted like you were above your station.
Hiding something? Like what, Kayla?
Don't play dumb. You never even finished high school, did you? That's what I heard from Dustin's cousin. Said you dropped out, didn't walk the stage, didn't graduate. I knew it.
I didn't attend the ceremony, no, but that's because I graduated early.
Oh, please.
I tested out. I finished all my credits before senior year ended, because my university started in September.
What university?
One in France, a fashion design institute. I moved overseas with a scholarship, studied for 4 years, graduated with honors, and came home and started working. Would you like to see my diploma?
France?
Yes, Kayla. France. Not a community sewing class, a university, with real professors and real coursework. I'm a professional designer. That dress you burned, it wasn't some weekend hobby. It was couture.
You should have told me that earlier. I wouldn't have...
What, treated me like trash with better vocabulary?
I wouldn't have said half the things I did if you'd just been honest.
You never asked. You just assumed and judged and attacked. I didn't think I needed to submit a resume to marry your son.
Don't get smart with me, Rachel.
I'm not. I'm just correcting the record, since you were so eager to rewrite my life story.
I didn't know.
And that's the real problem, isn't it? You never wanted to.
I still don't accept any of the responsibility for this. It's still your fault. You shouldn't have left something so important just hanging around in the open like that. It was in the spare room, for God's sake. Anyone could have done what I did.
Are you actually blaming me? After everything you've done, you're really going to stand there and say this is my fault? Not just that, you're going with, I just happened to burn it before someone else did?
I'm saying it was a confusing setup. You should have kept it somewhere safe if it was that precious.
You snuck into the room, took something that wasn't yours, and set it on fire. That's not a mistake, Kayla. That's theft and arson. And now you want to whine about where I put the dress?
You're being ridiculous.
No, I'm being honest. You acted out of pure spite, and you hurt the one person in this family who's never done a thing to you.
I didn't mean to hurt Talia. I told you it wasn't about her. You were the one I wanted to hurt.
Well, it was hers. You burned something that wasn't yours and destroyed something she loved.
You shouldn't have given it to her without telling me. That's yet another thing that's your fault.
Why? So you could burn it knowingly? That dress was a symbol. She saw me like a sister, Kayla. That was her dream dress. I gave it to her because I loved her.
It was still a mistake.
No, you made the mistake. You ruined her wedding. You broke her heart, all because you couldn't control your hatred for me.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
But it did, and you can't erase it with excuses, not this time. You know what, Kayla, I think this conversation has gone on long enough.
Well, finally, something we agree on.
Good, because I've been screen recording everything since about 5 minutes in.
What?
Every word, every smug little confession, every insult, every attempt to blame me for your disaster, all saved.
You're joking. You can't do that without telling me.
Oh, but I can. And I did. This is evidence, Kayla, and I plan to send it. To Dustin, to Talia, and to your ex-husband.
That's disgusting. That's underhanded. You'd really betray this family like that?
Betray? You burned your daughter's wedding dress and tried to pin it on me. And you're worried about my ethics?
It was a misunderstanding, a tragic mix-up.
No, it was calculated. You just aimed your cruelty at the wrong person. You don't get to twist that into an accident.
This isn't fair, Rachel. You can't just ruin me.
Not as unfair as what you did, not even close.
What are you trying to do? Get me exiled from my own family?
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm letting the people you hurt decide what happens to you now.
Please, you don't have to show them. We can fix this. We can figure something out.
No, Kayla, you broke this, and for once, you don't get to hide behind your name or your status. You'll face them. All of them.
Don't do this!
I already have. I sent the screenshots to everyone, including Dustin, Talia, Zach, and their father. No edits, no commentary, just the raw, ugly truth. It didn't take long for the fallout to commence. Kayla was cornered in the living room the next morning. Dustin didn't raise his voice, but I've never seen his face so cold. Talia was already crying before the confrontation even started. Zach just stood there, arms crossed, silent and furious. Their father handed Kayla divorce papers without a word. Her defense? It was a misunderstanding. Rachel tricked me. This isn't how families should treat each other. No one believed her, not after hearing her own words. Talia broke. She screamed at the top of her lungs, "I hate you," before running upstairs. I've never heard her sound like that. She hasn't spoken to her mother since. Kayla was told to pack up and leave immediately. No help, no bags, just the clothes she had on. She kept muttering, "Why did this happen to me?" as if she still hadn't figured it out. As for the dress, I stayed up all night and reworked a backup I had in storage. I stitched the final beads as the sun came up, and you know what? It looked beautiful on Talia. The wedding went ahead, full of light and love, not spite. No one mentioned Kayla once. And my own wedding, my college friends heard the whole story and offered to make me a new dress together. Dustin's father insisted on paying for it, said it was the least he could do. I'm just glad the wedding wasn't ruined. As for mine, I think it'll be beautiful, just like the truth.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.